Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Bhupesh from Dr. Bkm Institutes and introducing our team for the German. Because again, Germany is coming as the next sensation. So we have our team. We have got Vidhi ma'am. She is basically C1 certified expert of German, and she would be taking care and she would be owner for our German project of Dr. Bkm Institutes. So let's ask from Vidhi ma'am directly some questions which are very common when it comes to German language. So hi Vidhi ma'am, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm very good, ma'am. Thank you for asking. So we have got rest of our team of Dr. BKM, including Harkiran ma'am, Raman ma'am, and everyone, Deepthi ma'am, Harshali ma'am, Abneesh ma'am, and Sandeep ma'am. Welcome to all of you, so that we all can learn from Vidhi ma'am at the same time, so that we can express to everyone that how good we are going to be in terms of teaching German, as we have been in OET and CLEX. So would be the German. We will leave no stone unturned. So all good, guys. Should we start?
Yes.
Okay. So the first common question that normally people ask Vidhi ma'am is about the timings. Like, what would be the timing of our batches for the German classes?
We want to be the most flexible institute that can provide language training.
Okay.
So we'll be having a morning batch, a afternoon batch, and an evening batch. That is for sure.
Okay.
But iski timing bhi we can, manage according to the nurses. Unka schedule kya hai. Even if we have a late evening batch, we can cater to that.
Okay.
So
Basically,
flexibility is the key here.
so majorly you are saying three batches would be there: morning, afternoon, and evening. So that
Evening.
nurses जो 8 to 2 काम करते हैं, they can attend afternoon or evening batch, and
Yes.
2 to 8 काम करते हैं वो morning batch लगा सकें. So we would have flexible timings, right?
Correct. Yes. Flexible timings.
Let's jump on to our second question. That is, how many modules are there in German? Is it like IELTS, OET that we have got like 4 modules?
Correct. Four modules:
Okay,
reading, writing, listening, speaking. In German, if I say reading is lesen,
listen,
then it comes lesen. Speaking is sprechen.
expression.
Sprechen.
Okay,
Yes. Writing would be schreiben.
Schreiben.
Schreiben. And listening would be hören.
Okay, B,
Yes.
Schreiben, and listening would be
Hören. Hören.
hören. All right.
Yes. Four modules, as all the other languages.
Okay, thank you for giving us this knowledge. So means when we are jumping onto the levels from A1 to A2 and A2 to B1, then we have to cover all these 4 modules.
For all the exams, you have these four modules.
Okay. So again, hören, schreiben,
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 hören, lesen, and sprechen.
and
Sprechen,
session.
speaking, sprechen.
We've learned 4 good words now. Hey guys, I hope watching the videos makes me excited. Okay, so now the next question is how difficult or easy? Because when we are teaching German, it's something new for our northern belt especially, and even for the southern,
Mhm.
because German is a language that is obviously a language for the Germany. So how difficult or easy would it be? There is a question in mind of students for this, like how much time would it take to cover, to reach to B1 level and then to B2 level? Could you please explain us this very important question?
Yes. If I talk about that this is an easy language, then no, it's not a very easy language. But the best part is this is a very logical language. So if
Okay.
you try to understand this, there are simple logics and tricks that will help you to learn and to understand. So अगर वो tips and tricks समझ आ गए,
Okay. Logics,
then
tips and tricks. Does like tips and tricks means like जैसा इंग्लिश में ग्रामर होता है वैसे tips and tricks? What exactly is that?
exactly. It is always said that German grammar बहुत difficult है. It's one of the most difficult grammar. But as far as I have understood, it has better rules as compared to English.
Okay.
The one language that we have learned since the beginning, since our school times. इसके rules इतने perfectly formulated है that you once you it is through you कि हाँ ये इसका rule था ये समझ आ गया, then you will not do mistake in that. So
Okay.
grammar is something I feel अगर एक बार perfect हो गई तो vocabulary है, speaking है, listening है, this will come with the flow. It
Okay.
takes time, definitely, but
Okay.
it's something that is not impossible. You can definitely learn it properly if you put in your efforts and with dedication.
And how challenging is it when it comes to reading, listening, writing, speaking? Is it like because in when we cover IELTS, when we try to target 7 each, obviously it's a daunting task as well. It takes lot of labor from the students. Like
Mm-hmm.
would it be that difficult? I think Germany should be a little easier in regards to getting seven each, or maybe B1 should be a little easier as compared to seven should be somewhere equivalent to B2 or maybe easier than that, I guess.
7 would be, I think, B2
B2.
level. Yes, it would be like B2 level. I would not say कि इसमें, every module has its different level of difficulty.
Okay.
A1, A2, you will be able to do very easily. That's the base.
Very
There
nice.
are only very basic German grammar. बहुत कम grammar है till A1 and A2.
Okay.
Major grammar comes in B1 and then B2, C1. These are the higher levels. If you focus on the base, they try to incorporate topics like introduction, alphabets, numbers. This is something that's very interesting also, because when you're learning a new language and when you're getting into the crux of that basic language, तो वो basics करना easy है.
I
ठीक है,
guess
grammar part.
means अगर student interest के साथ करेंगे, it can be a really enjoyable task. Not that easy,
Oh
but
yes.
enjoyable. Can be enjoyable.
Oh yes. What I used to do is, when I was learning A1, A2, B1, in fact, कोई भी चीज देख के I used to put sticky notes to that. Okay, this is called this. If
Okay.
I see that thing again, 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 तो वो अपने आप fit हो जाता है mind में. So you have to put little bit of efforts along with the training that we are providing. So
That
that will help you in a longer run.
is, Vidhi ma'am, what we teach students when we teach OET and when we teach NCLEX. If you're having a repeated question or a repeated thing,
Mm-hmm.
put a kind of a sticky note on the walls. So
Oh
it makes
yes, this helps.
then you don't have to kind of learn it. You just remember it by your heart. So that makes the things easy. So it basically
Yes,
means that we would be using those practical methods as well to teach German.
we will be using that. Yes,
Okay, great.
definitely.
That sounds really good. So if we tell normally, if an average student A1 to B1, how much time would it take?
A1 to B1, we can cover, including the exam preparation and everything. What I would try from my end is 4 months.
Per month.
But sometimes it also depends upon the student,
Okay.
how much time they are devoting.
Yeah.
For example, if we have a 5-day class, if someone is not available Monday to Friday for the entire class, definitely they lag behind and they
No,
will
no,
take more time to cover.
our nurses are really very serious, we assure you. They're going to be very much spot on. And because it's their goal to reach to Germany or to their respective targets, what we have learned
Mm-hmm.
became institutes, the nurses have been very laborious, very industrious, and they are very, very,
Yes.
kind of reliable students. Means you can rely upon them for your results. They definitely give you good results and they work really hard.
No, I am sure. I'm sure. I'm very hopeful for that.
Great.
So yeah, but we'll try to cover it in 4 months then,
Okay.
if that's the scenario.
And there was another question that obviously I have to deal with, that recording sessions would be there. Yes, guys, if you are a part of Dr. BKM Institutes, you would be having some good recording sessions when you will be taking coaching from us. But not every day, obviously, because that will make you lethargic. We want you to be online on and that too live. That is what classes are meant for. If you will have live classes, you will learn more. You can ask more. So you will learn different things from your teacher when they are in the rhythm, and you are also thinking something when you are studying, so you can ask those things. So being online and live would be the major thing, but recording sessions would be provided if by chance you are not available. You understand, you are nurses, you might have shifts, so we will cooperate the maximum. And last but not the least, yeah, we will cover all these topics. And again, we have learned that writing, reading, listening, speaking, 4 months for the B1, and then maybe another 3 to 4 months for B2. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, cool.
Because B2 is again divided into 2 modules, so it will take little more time.
Okay.
3 to 4 months we'll be able to reach B2 also.
So means why we are targeting Germany is because German is offering good vacancies for the nurses in the long run. That is what we are expecting. Again, and at the same time, the major thing is learning a language is always a skill, and it's a linguistic skill, and it's just not for the sake of achieving all the time. Maybe for the sake of learning should also be there. And again, you can have a better jobs when it comes to being German nurse, and exploring a different country would be another fun. So yeah, these are the things. And thanks to Vidhi ma'am for answering all these important questions. We will make more video, guys, and you can leave the comment in the comment box so that we can arrange for those questions, as we have Vidhi ma'am as our co-owner of being Dr. BKM German's classes. She's going to take care of everything. And that's the best part of Dr. BKM. When owner would be there, then she would put the maximum effort, right, Vidhi ma'am? Yes, sir.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Okay, and the same applies to students. We would be expecting from you, as always, from nurses, that you're going to work very hard, and working hard is not always working hard. Is smart work. Just like ma'am told about the sticky notes, that's smartness. That makes your journey easy. When we are talking
Working hard with fun.
working hard with fun, that is working smart with fun, and putting sticky notes.
Yes.
It's very important. It's a small tip, but it's very important. Keep putting notes on every place and everything, and then you enjoy the learning. And when you will be talking to your friends, you would be saying, oh, I know German, that's another language we know. So that's obviously a kind of an achievement. Great. Thank you very much, guys, for being there. And thank you, Harkiran ma'am, Raman ma'am, everyone, Harshali ma'am, including Abnish ma'am and Dipti ma'am and Sandeep ma'am for being here. And I hope you all have understood. Any questions from your side that you would like to ask, guys? You are most welcome, please. You're open. Any questions, please? You can ask. That's not a problem. Any particular thing? All sorted? Everyone? ठीक है. Everybody is making a note of yes. If anybody wants to say yes, they can say yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo, thank you very much. Chalo, done.
Sir, I have one.
Okay.
Sir, do we need to give the test for the German language, like for the A1, A2 at the offline centers, or it would be online?
Should I answer this question?
Yes. So what are the basic centers? Where can students take the test?
Yes. So there is no option, unfortunately, for online as of now for German test. We have offline centers in India. And if I talk about the northern region, we have the main center in Delhi, then
Okay.
we have in Chandigarh, and we have one center in Fagwada also.
Okay.
So these are the three centers in the northern part, and in the south part of India, there is in Chennai, there is again then Pune, Maharashtra, Bangalore, Coimbatore, all the major cities. This Fagwada center has started very recently. When I was learning, there was no center here in Fagwada, but now we have something in Punjab also.
Of course, you are an
And
must have been a lot of time. You would have done it much earlier, obviously. So
yes, yes,
Fagwada is
yes,
there, Chandigarh is there, and Fagwada,
Delhi,
Chandigarh, and Delhi are the three options.
Delhi.
Northern belt, and again
Yes.
south, and everywhere around there are centers pan India.
Correct, correct. But we do have to give our exams offline only. There is no option for online.
And also when it comes to nurses, guys, you just have to take A1 to A2 and A2 to B1. You just have to take the exam of B1. As per the German
Yes.
requirements, you don't require even B1. But being Dr. BKM Institutes, we really want you to take B1 so that you can gain more confidence. You can become more focused. You should know what preparation are you doing with us. Otherwise, you can take directly the B2, but we will encourage for the B1 as well so that you can be sure that we are going in the right direction before you take your B2 exam. Oh, but again, there is one more question. What is the fees of these different levels
Okay.
of B1 and B2?
The fee structure would be, so if we talk about A1 and A2, it is 9,400 for A1 exam and 10,000 for A2 exam. And for B1, it is 18,800.
Again,
But in
we are thinking A1,
sorry,
A2 students will not be taking the exam.
no,
Them
no,
to
no,
B1 exam only.
it's yeah, it's advisable to take B2 directly. Sorry, B1 directly. So B1 fees is 18,800.
Okay.
We also have an option when B1 exam, for example, if a person has given B1 exam and is or she's not able to pass sprechen module, the speaking module, maybe. So they will get the certificate for 3 modules, and the
Okay.
4th module, which is left, they can give it separately again.
Okay. So
We have that option.
that's a very interesting thing, guys, that you can take the complete test. If by chance, obviously, we don't want it. Unfortunately, if you get flunk in one, then you can just take that particular module of worth only 4,700. So that is a very
Yeah,
plus.
that is for 4,700.
Then you don't have to repeat the whole exam.
No, we are able to save our fees there.
And the same, and also the effort, because sometimes we are little shaky that I had to take that exam which we have already cleared.
Correct, correct, correct.
How about the B2 also applies the same rules?
For B2 also, we have the same rule. And for B2, if I talk about the current fee scenario is 21,200.
Okay.
And one thing is that the fee structure is same across all over India.
Okay.
Whichever Goethe Institute you would give your exam, it's
Oh,
same.
and I have heard about other institute, Telk as well. I guess there is another institute.
Yes, TELC is also this. It's not an institute in exactly, I would say, but for example, Goethe has this exam called Certificate. Goethe Certificate. In the same way, there is exam called TELC. You can also give your TELC exam, and that is also a valid certification.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of the universities now in Germany are also accepting TELC exams.
Wow. And even for the
Yes.
nurses, calc exam is acceptable as far as we know. And the major thing is also, that in IELTS earlier, if I go 5 or 6 years back, it used to be conducted by two different agencies, British Council and IDP. Then everything was taken over by IDP. So it happened in the same way. There are two major players when it comes to taking German examinations, Goethe, and then Talc is the other one that's gaining the market. So you can guys apply for both of these. Any other important information? And B2 also, when it's 21,000, if by chance the student flunks, then they have to take one module only.
They can take their one module.
That must be around 6,000 or something like that, I guess, as far as I divide.
Almost same amount.
Great, guys. I hope you would have enjoyed this video, and please share it with your friends, as German is the new sensation that's coming for the nurses. And we, being Dr. BKM, are bound to serve you guys, being nurses. And that's the new charm. Because the overall expense would be comparatively less. You would be getting the direct job placements in Germany. That is another asset, because if we go to any other country, we have to find the job. But in Germany, you're getting the employment offer at B1 and B2. They are getting you deployed over there in Germany, and they are supporting you. Even if you are a fresher, a BSc nurse, a GNM nurse, both are acceptable. No experience is required, and that is what makes Germany as the next sensation for the nurses, and that is why we are putting in effort in the future as well as present for our nurses. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Thank you for being there with the ma'am, for giving all
Thank
the.
you, sir.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll catch you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. All of you guys, I hope we all have gained and shared knowledge. Thank you for being there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.